What's up, guys? This is That Really Gross Guy, and I forgot to do an intro, so we're just gonna get right into it. Um, right now, I am doing some quests, a couple that really aren't that important. As you can see, I'm slaying some big old megalo crabs, and I'm also going to be killing some of those, I think they're water sprites behind me, but those aren't really important, so I'm gonna skip into one of the fates that I do, which is the Shearing Sheridan, and I'm gonna go to town on this guy. And sure enough, after a minute or so, I get like 3 or 4 other players that are playing to actually join in on me. And here we are, finishing off his last about eighth of health. And as you can see, there's looks like 2 or 3 other players, as well as a chocobo in there, helping me take him down. So that's always good, that you can run into players as you're playing that'll definitely jump into these fates for the experience. Some of them will even ask you if you want to join their party and team up and go after a bunch more of these. Basically, they're trying to level up, especially with the expansion right around the corner. And that's one thing I also wanted to mention too, is unfortunately, because I've been working the last 2 weeks, I've been working easily 60 hours a week, and I only work 5 days a week. I've been working 60 to 70 hours the last 2 weeks, and unfortunately I haven't been able to get a lot of footage out there, but hopefully I'll get a lot covered before the expansion, and even right when the expansion comes out, I'm going to try to knock out a whole bunch of what's going on. But here we are at Swift Perch. This is right around the corner from where we just were, and this is going to be where you gain your next set of quests. You're going to turn into this guy, and there's going to be a couple of quests provided with you for you. One of them is where you start out doing your Levemete. I don't know exactly how you pronounce that, but you get to accept these quests, and these are all over the place in every major city and some of these small towns where you can accept these quests, and you go initiate them whenever you see fit. It's better to do them in your lower levels because you gain more experience. The harder the difficulty it is. But while you're here, you can finish your hunting log if you have been keeping up with it. There is the lightning sprites, and with that done, you're going to gain 2,500 experience for the entire log itself, as well as I think 1,700. Yeah, 1,700 for the actual target. So there you go. That was 4,200 experience right there for you. And after you do that, it unlocks the whole next set. And as you can see, the highest reward is 6,100, and the total reward, the top, is 10,000 for completing all of them. All of those together, experience-wise, is a lot. It's a lot of experience, so make sure you get those done as you are on your travels. But here we are. I'm going to show you how to initiate your Levemete. You go into your logs and you click on your journal, and you're going to select a difficulty. At the time, I remember the last time I did this, I was level 15 and I turned it up to 4. I really wasn't sure, being level 13, whether I would handle level 4, and sure enough, especially for this first one, I do it way faster than I thought I would, so I should have turned it up for a little bit extra experience and maybe some gold, but nevertheless, the enemies are going to appear, whether it's one enemy as a boss type thing or a bunch of enemies in that area are going to show up. You're just going to take this guy down, and in other cases take down multiple of them. And after that, You won't receive, you'll receive the experience for the actual kill right away, but you won't receive your rewards until you return to the person that gave you the quest. So it gives you an option to immediately travel back to that person or to stay where you're at, and I chose to do so because I do not have any other pending quests that I can do right at the moment. So I go back and look at that. It's 1,300. It's 100 plus an item, and then an extra 1,300 for the completion. That I believe you only get your first time. So, and then it tacks on the quest that you're actively doing for another like 1,700. So, getting a lot of experience very shortly. And if you'd like, you can come up here, and he does have other quests for you right now, but we'll save those for another time. And here we are to the Battle Warden, which unlocks right after you do the Levemete, and I will show you this right at the beginning of the next episode. This is a quest that you do with active or other active players. Basically, you will jump in into a list. It'll search out other players that are going to do the same mission, and when you have enough players, they will initiate the mission. You'll start out in an area. And in the first one, it gives you the opportunity to kind of ready yourself up. I don't know if every single one does that, but basically, as an Arcanist, I had time to summon my carbuncle and kind of have an idea of what's going on. But that'll be it for this episode, and stay tuned. The next one will be up very shortly, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you'd like, subscribe and like the video if you'd like, or dislike if how you feel. Take it easy, YouTube.